This is Paul. The rule of justice? Yeah. The general welfare? Yeah. As much as we dislike the thought of charities failing, yeah. If they are not being assessed the right property valuation, they're not receiving whatever exemption they should be receiving based upon the actual assessed value of the property. Yes. And they're not paying to the treasurer's office the fees that they should be paying. Now, a lot of individuals might not be the most scrupulous. Yes. See, if I wanted to pick up all kinds of properties for next to nothing, I'd intentionally go through all the charitable properties. I'd look at the assessed value. Yes. And then I'd look at the probability of them continuing as a charity. Yes. I'd keep my eye on them. I'd want to know if they have a mortgage or not. Yes. Because if the tithes and offerings don't come in as you thought, yes, I could pick up $1 million properties for $100 in noxious weeds. It's a gross injustice against the people of the state, yes, to not assess valuation so that the people receive all the necessary fees and taxes, and that nobody unjustly enriches themselves. Now, somebody said I was wrong. Well, let's go through all the charitable properties. Let's look at all the deeds. Yes. Let's look at the notary. Well, not all charities continue in perpetuity. Yes. They have failed time to time. Yes. 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 Then there's the rule against trusts of perpetual duration. The rule against inalienability. Yes. Now, I know that as one of these, yes, that would like to buy the tax liens on properties that were not assessed the actual value. I could really do well if I did know how to do it. Now, this idea, yes, that you're not going to enforce my rights. There's a possibility that I'm a descendant of John Budnick in Cook County, Illinois. I emailed the Illinois Police Department. Ooh. And it seems that they don't feel like they have to enforce the laws. Yes. And then there's this Nebraska. Yeah. I think I did email them. And I want to know if my great great grandfather worked there. Yes. Sounds kind of funny, doesn't it? That I could be the actual offspring. Yes. Descendant of somebody that happened to be giant. But considering what John did, his older brother, there's a possibility that the Budnick, he had multiple wives. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Now, you wouldn't want to think it. Okay. But there could have been some genetic differences. Now, this NRA, could you contact all the members of the National Rifles Association of America? Yes. See, I emailed them. Yes. And the NRA doesn't seem to support the right of gun ownership. And those in law enforcement professionals that are members of the NRA, yes, I want to tell you what happened. uh, the county issued a protection order that deprives me of my right to keep and bear arms. And today, just thinking about my great great grandfather, yes, Joe Budnick, good probability, yes. The county used a forgery to deprive me of my Second Amendment rights to keep and bear arms, yes. And the NRA was not concerned about my personal problems. Now, I'm going to want to know the members of the NRA. Yes. They're probably one of these educational charities. Yes. Could you get me the assessed value of all the charities? Yes. That are the NRA. Poop. Or all the members that are a charity. Yes. Where their property valuation is of concern to myself right now. Now, I'm one of these Americans that would sue the NRA for every fucking thing.